but he just lied. Thought I told him that's the shit that I can't let slide. You gon' make me say it again. Do this shit for my family, I seen them do it for trends. I done told too many girls that we better as friends. I done told too many men we can't make no amends, and that's facts. Got him running scared, I'm a big bad wolf. And I heard the same shit, dog, it's really getting old. Got so many hundreds that I can't get it to fold. And I only speaking facts, just the truth is being told. Got him running scared, I'm a big bad wolf. Who I never shots, but I'm still intact, yeah.
Generous, got a big house, that's my preference. Sitting pretty at the top, Mount Everest. Yeah, I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Cast spells like I'm Severus. Puffing on the best asparagus. Take my sweet time, never in a rush. 'Cause I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Elio, rising, I am so inspiring. CEO, my title, my videos go viral. Take a good look at the fit, lit from my head to my toes. They all wanna sip of the drip, watch out when they getting too close. Ay, turn it up, 'cause the kamikaze say, don't you interrupt. Everybody watch me, gonna level up. No, you cannot touch me, chillin' in the cut, dodging paparazzi. Big bands feeling generous. Got a big house, that's my preference. Sitting pretty at the top, Mount Everest. Yeah, I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Got
Looking for your baseball or softball fix? Well, you've come to the right place. Join me every Wednesday night during the regular season for the best plays, conference updates, schedules, and so much more on the Roundup with me, Big League.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. And love the little things, love the little things.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you, especially if you're Tyler. Tyler. Have breakfast.
Oh. If you want a better breakfast you'll never forget, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Get on the right track with me. Hey.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report coming to you live. Top of 1, a 1-2 count here to Hannah Plymail for the Upper Sandusky Rams. Eliza Maloney on the pitcher's mound for Huron Tigers. So the count 2-2 now. Maloney having a spectacular season so far, 106 innings pitched and a 1.05 ERA. A slap bunt to the center fielder, flipped over to first. Not in time, says the umpire over at first base. So we'll have a runner over at first for the leadoff hit.
Batting now for the Lady Rams is the shortstop, number 5, Madison Hart.
It's going to bring up Madison Hart, the shortstop. Madison batting .487 this season, .528 on base percentage, though. Can say with likelihood that she will see first base at least on this, but she'll see a strike first of all. So 0-1 the count. Already our first hit in the ball game. The runner on first, and a foul ball over in our direction hits the fence, brings it to 0-2. So another payoff pitch. 2 batters in, 2 payoff pitches, but the first one, batter sticking with it and putting it in play. This one above her head on this one, likely looking to get her to chase, but 1-2 the count. And the 1-2 pitch is inside. She scoots out of the way of it for a ball. 2-2 the count. Madison Hart with a home run and 34 RBIs on the season. The RBI leader for the team. This one low and inside, so after going down 0-2, she'll work the count full. A good eye as a hitter. So a full count, nobody on, runner on first. Corners in past the baseline. This one hit weakly to the shortstop. She steps on second base, flips it over to first for a double play. A beautiful job, a great job of timing that to collect the ball on the run and step on second base and flip it over to first. So 2 outs. What a change of pace after giving up a leadoff hit. They'll give up a double play on a 3-2 count. So Maloney's first pitch to Elise Schwartz is low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. So Maloney with 173 strikeouts on the season. This one again hit weakly towards the middle, but flipped over to first by the shortstop. All 3 plays made by the shortstop. That'll be the 3rd out of this inning. No damage done. So we go into the bottom of the 1st. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Watching high school softball live and free right here on the OH Report. Bryce
Coder with the OH Report coming back for bottom of 1. A great job of pitching by Eliza Maloney after giving up that leadoff hit, forcing the hitter to hit into a double play and then blooping it towards middle again and flipped over to first. Maloney will be first up to bat in the bottom half of this inning, followed by Jesse Holsapple, Annabelle Herog, and Lene Orzech. So as we collect the balls from the outfield and infield, we'll get ready to begin this inning.
First batter for the Lady Tigers is number 19, the pitcher, Eliza Maloney.
Eliza Maloney. So a pitcher versus pitcher duel. This is our first look of the evening at Liv Geyer. This one's hit towards the third base side, but foul. Liv Geyer, a 1.99 ERA, 111 strikeouts on the season. Geyer sets for the 0-1. That one's high and outside, so 1-1 the count. So all even at 1. This one driven to left field. Left fielder tracking it, but this one's over the fence for a lead-off home run for Huron. That one, the second it left the bat, I think everyone in the field knew exactly what was at hand here. This one cleared the fence by a good 5 feet, 5-10 feet. And so they said, I see your leadoff hit, and I'll raise you a leadoff home run. As Huron Tigers are going to lead this one 1-0.
Huron is the shortstop, number 44, Jesse Holsapple.
Now Jesse Holsapple up to bat, looking to further inflict the damage done in that first at bat, but she swings right through this one, barely makes contact, a bit in front. So 0-1 the count. That being the only home run that Liv Geyer has given up all season long. Fortunately, it's here, the OHSAA tournament, but where else would you expect it? 0-2 the count. This one high, couldn't get her to chase. 1-2. So the 1-2 is swung in front of, hit to the shortstop, flipped over to first base, thrown out at first, so 1 out. That's going to bring up Annabelle Herog.
Number 5, Annabelle
Herzog. So Herzog batting .447 on the season. She looks at the first pitch for a ball. .494 on base percentage and responsible for 2 of the team's 16 home runs on the year. She looks at that one for a strike, all even at 1. This one hit weakly to the third base side. Third baseman fields it just foul. And this one hit to the second baseman, moving to her right, throws it over to first for a quick out, number 2 in this inning. So after the home run, doing a good job of taking a breath and bouncing back and getting 2 quick outs. So Lainey Orzak, the first baseman, up to bat. This one swung on and missed, swung right through it, 0-1. And 2 outs. They're close to getting back into this inning. They've already broken it open with a base hit. That one's looked at low, all even at 1. But the momentum shifted once that quick and well-timed double play happened. So this one outside. She lunges at it a bit, but decides not to go for it. Lainey Orzak batting .567 over a .500 batting average of .651 on base percentage. She's responsible for 4 of this team's home runs. Eliza Maloney leading the team with 7, now 8 home runs on the season. 3-1 count as this one's hit over the pitcher's head to the second baseman, flipped over to first base to get the 3rd out of the inning. So after that home run, damage done, but another chance to get a crack at it here in the top of 1. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors for allowing us to be live and free always here at the OH Report. Bob and Bob Door Company, Quest Federal Credit Union, Kimmel Corporation, Jones Digital Print Center, Frito-Lay, and Sutton Bank. So we'll get another look at Eliza Maloney riding high after hitting that leadoff home run in the last inning. If she whipped that one in for a ball low. We're getting a look here at Lauren Schoenreger. That one in for a strike. So 1-1. Still very early in this count. So we'll see who can establish the command early on. The 1-1. She boxed at it a bit, but decides not to swing. That one for a ball, a breaking pitch. So Maloney looks in. And another strike swinging. So 2-2 the count. Schoenreger First baseman, she's out in front of that one, pops it up to the third base side. An easy routine fly out to first for the to third for the first out of this inning.
Center fielder number 3, Aaron Merriman.
Now Aaron Merriman will stride in. The center fielder. So the first pitch to Merriman is outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Schorreger batting .413 on the season. 1 home run on the year, only 8 for the team, but still a .376 batting average as that one's fouled back. Maloney's 1-1. And 2-1 to Merriman. Maloney's 2-1 is low, so 3-1 now. One of the first times that we've seen Maloney behind in the count, the other one being that full count that was worked after the 0-2. So Merriman, a bit behind it, hits it over to the first base side, foul. So we'll see another full count. Good job of sticking with it and finding the pitch that she wants. Now the 3-2 is swung right through and missed. Likely tipped, but the catcher caught it right on time for strike 3, so 2 outs in the inning.
Batting now for the Lady Rams is the pitcher, number 20, Liv Geyer.
Now Liv Geyer, the pitcher, after giving up the home run in the top of the first, did a good job of making quick work out of the remaining batters. So that one on the inside corner for strike 1. Their second pitcher versus pitcher look tonight. That one swung on and missed, so she goes down 0-2. But Liv Geyer batting .371, .481 on base percentage with 11 RBIs. This one is out in front, hit over the third base fence towards the track. So it'll stay 0-2. Likely guessing fastball, but she was out in front of that one. So they're waiting for a ball. We'll get right back into it. So Maloney takes her breath. 0-2 count. 2 outs, nobody on. Looking to get herself out of the top half of this inning. It's low, so 1-2 the count. So a good eye from Geyer. So Maloney has the time to take on this 1-2 count. Count still very much in her favor, and a little half swing there fouls it back to the backstop over the catcher's head. So good job of staying with it again to force another 2-strike count. She's just looking for the pitch that she wants, the pitch that's most hittable out of all of them. And a breaking pitch. She's out in front again, but a beautiful diving catch from the catcher. She pops right up, turns to her left, and makes the dive about 7 feet away from her. Fantastic catch for out number 3 to end the top half of this inning. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you, especially if you're Tyler. Tyler. Have breakfast.
Oh. If you want a better breakfast you'll never forget, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Looking for the best defensive plays on the baseball field and the softball diamond? Well, join me, Big League Berardi, for Diamond Cuts exclusively on the Roundup.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report. Coming back to you live for bottom of 1. Taking a look at the replay of the first at-bat from Emma Shaw. Piece of first pitch hitting right to the third baseman. Flipped out over at first base. So that's going to bring up Lauren Wainwright, the catcher. Just made that spectacular grab behind the plate. She'll get an opportunity to take her shot at this Lady Rams defense. So she's way out in front of that one. So she'll go behind. So the next pitch from Geyer outside. Liv Geyer with 130 innings pitched this season. This one's hit right back to the pitcher. Doesn't even have to move for it, just flips it right over to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting now for the Lady Tigers, left fielder, number 24, Sam LaFay.
And Geyer pitching 130.3 innings on the season. The next two contenders pitched 6.3 innings in 3 innings. So this defense has largely rested upon the shoulders of Geyer's pitching. That one's outside. So 1-1 the count. That pitch is low. It's falling behind in the count, 2-1 now. So Geyer's 2-1. It's on the outside corner, 2-2. That's a motion we've seen from a lot of these batters today, is that kind of half swing, quarter swing motion. The breaking pitch really getting the best of them. That'll be strike 3 to end the inning. So a scoreless second inning as we go into the top of the third.
Watching high school softball live and free right here on the OH Report.
Bryce Coder with the OH report coming back to you live for top of one. Eliza Maloney still on the mound, making quick work this Rams lineup. But we're going to get a shot at Bailey Fox here, the second baseman. First pitch to Fox. It's on the outside corner for a strike. So after giving up the hit to the first batter of the ball game, Maloney has been lights out. The double play, several ground outs, and a strikeout to her name so far. This one will be 1-1. Fox batting .275 on the season, but has a .359 on base percentage. As she'll look at this one for strike two on the outside part of the plate. Nice fastball. So Maloney will get set for the 1-2 payoff pitch. She's behind that one as that one's hit to the backstop, so we'll have another 1-2. Aside from that one hit, we've seen Maloney perform very well in these counts when she's ahead. She's able to mix it up but then find the consistency if the hitter isn't chasing. So the next pitch is way out in front for a drop third strike, but easily flipped over to first base for the first out of the inning. That was a disgusting off-speed pitch. Had the hitter guessing all day. Even had the catcher fooled a bit as it popped out of her glove, but was ultimately able to flip it over to first for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Addie Hoffbauer. She looks to bunt, but no luck as that one's too low, so that'll be a strike. So that was Maloney's second strikeout on the day. Hoffbauer looks to bunt again, about a quarter bunt, but pulls back. And that one deemed outside by the home plate umpire. So this is an interesting look, not something we see often in high school baseball, but a 3-umpire rotation tonight. So we'll have a good look at everything. Hopefully that'll reduce any frustrations. And that one is a bunt. The third baseman tries to dive for it, but offline. Shortstop able to field it behind her, but it was too late. She was able to reach by about a step, so that was a great bunt single with one out. And down 1-0. This is exactly how you get back into it. You small ball your way into it. Do anything you can to get back that run you lost in the first inning. And Hope Morris showing bunt just like Hoffbauer did, but pulls back on the quarter bunt. So after Morris, that's going to bring up the top of the order. Hannah Plymouth, who had that single in the first inning, beat out the run. We'll have time. So the third base coach would like to speak with his player. And we'll get set to play again. That one fouled back on the bunt. Now 0-2 the count, so we will likely not see that bunt again. We'll likely see her swinging away. If she can get on, that will bring up the top of the order in a dangerous spot with the runner in scoring position. That pitch low. Oh, strike three, says the umpire. So 2 outs in the inning.
Top of the order, the catcher, number 6, Hannah Plymouth.
Hannah Plymouth batting first. The catcher for this squad. As Maloney gets her 3rd strikeout of the evening. That one high. Plimal looking to slap bunt to move herself over to first base. The fielders are in, reacting to that. And another throw down to second base on the steal, but the umpire says she's safe on a close play. Pitch ruled a ball, I believe. Yes, 2-0. So we'll have a runner on second now. First time we've seen runners in scoring position for the Lady Rams. And the slap bunt attempt, that one hit weakly to the third base side, but foul. 2-1 the count. Plimal batting .442 on the season. Responsible for one of the team's home runs, 12 RBIs. This one's hit into shallow left field, so the runner's going to move all the way from second base. There will be a throw down, but not in time. So the Lady Rams will equalize 1-1 in the top of the third here. We'll have a runner over at first base. That one not hit necessarily well, but it was hit exactly where it needed to be on that attempted slap bunt. And that will drive the runner in. An RBI single. This one hit to the second baseman. She's going to flip it over to first for the easy out, so they were able to equalize it, get that run back here in the top of the third. But they will have their opportunity to equalize here on Tigersville in the bottom of the third.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, coming back to you live for bottom of 3 here in Shelby, Ohio. Shelby High School. It's the OHSAA District 3 tournament bracket. We're in round 3, so we're getting to see some great matchups as of now. Right now we're getting a look at the Huron Lady Tigers. They are 20-5 on the season, 8-2 in the conference, taking on the Upper Sandusky Rams. 17-6 on the season, 12-1 in the conference. So very strong seasons for both teams so far, led by two very dominant pitchers. Liv Geyer pitching. This one hit right back to her, to the left of the circle, to our left of the circle. Fields it very cleanly and flips it over first. Gets the runner by about 2 steps. So J.C. Schmidt up to bat now, the center fielder. That was Kendall Williams who grounded out. So Schmidt squares to bunt, but this one hit in the batter's box. Catcher fields it and throws it over to first base. That one was close. The crowd questioning that one, but they say, the umpire says it is in. So the lines of home plate extend from the bottom corner directly out to the fair line, so it likely could have been in on that. So J.C. Schmidt, Alyssa Wild, I believe. No, Eliza Maloney, who hit that home run in the first inning. That's who this is. So looks at 2 balls. We'll see how that early home run affects Maloney's approach to this. This one outside, so 3-0 the count. We're starting to think about how we're approaching these stronger hitters, and this one's outside for ball 4. So 4 straight pitches and a walk to Eliza Maloney. Whether that was strategic or not, we'll see if that one pans out. So this is going to bring up Jesse Holsapple. So runner faking like they're on the move. It triggered a throw from the catcher, a snapshot over to first, but not in time. It was a close play. So Holsapple looking to move that runner over into scoring position. This one high and outside, so 2-0 the count. With 2 strikes. Corners are in, the middle infielders are playing regular depth. So the 2-0, a bit behind it, but she hits it towards the first baseline. This one is just foul. That likely would have scored the runner all the way from first base. So a well-hit ball over on that line. But unfortunately not able to pull it fair. So she'll try on this 2-1 count to straighten it out and find one of those gaps in left field or right field. Both of them pretty sizable. This one she waits on, hit to the center fielder. It's over the center fielder's head. It's going to get down. The runner's going to score all the way from first base. The throw into the infield is going to hold up the runner at second base. So after giving up the run in the top of the first, the equalizer, the Tigers are able to get back that run of their own, and they are leading this one 2-1 in the bottom of the third, and there's going to be a meeting between the first base coach as they're taking off they're adding the sliding gear. So indicating a speedster. So that one outside for a ball. Annabelle Herzog up to bat. The right fielder, she grounded out to the shortstop previously. That one low, but the catcher drops it, so the runner's going to move from second base into third. So threatening to do even more damage, as any mistake or any hit will almost guarantee the run will score from third. And a moment over at third base. That one inside, a curveball. She ducks at it. Hits the deck a bit, but recovers. So 2-1 the count. Runner on third. So a hitter's count. We'll see how she approaches this. 3-1. So just misses on the outside corner. So with the 3-1 count, we're very, very likely going to see a strike. There was a moment here. The home plate umpire rung her up on strike 2, immediately realized his error and backed up on that one. So no harm, no foul. So 3-2, 2 outs. 3-2 is... So that one was nicked. She hit on top of the ball. The ball bounced off of the turf. On her backswing, she hit the ball a second time into the infield. And it was called a foul ball, so an interesting play there. So we'll see another 3-2 count. 2 outs, runner on third. This one hit weakly to the shortstop. She makes a play to her left, flips it over first, gets the runner by a foot or so. So the Tigers able to get themselves back the run that they lost from the top of the first. But the Upper Sandusky Rams get their say coming up next.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you, especially if you're Tyler. Tyler. Our breakfast.
Oh. If you want a better breakfast you'll never forget, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Looking for the best defensive plays on the baseball field and the softball diamond? Well, join me, Big League Berardi, for Diamond Cuts exclusively on the Roundup.
Bryce Coder with the OH report. Top of 4 as this game is developing to be a very interesting one. Back and forth action as the Tigers were able to put up a home run as the leadoff hitter and further extended their lead. The Lady Rams getting their opportunity to get that back. But strike one looked at. This one's high. So this is Alice Swartz up to bat. Third baseman. Swartz batting .522 on the season on 67 at-bats, .585 on base percentage. This one hit high into right field, track to her left, able to make the catch about 5 feet in for the first out of this inning. Now Lauren Schoenberger hitting. Schoenberger flew out in her first at bat. So Maloney's first pitch to Schoenberger is low and outside. So that'll be a ball 1-0. And Maloney takes a breath in the 1-0. That one is hit on top of it, foul. So 1-1 the count. So corners playing in, middle infielders playing back, outfielders playing middle. This one is hit weakly towards the first base side, just rolls foul, but it was fielded foul. Attempts to make the tag just in case, but all the same ruled foul by the umpire by about a foot. So we'll see a 1-2 count. So the Huron Tigers leading this one 2-0. That's strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Swung right through it, that breaking pitch. It's been eating up batters all night long, seeing that breaking pitch after getting consistent fastballs. This is going to bring up Aaron Merriman. Merriman struck out earlier. She'll look at the first pitch for a strike. So the 0-1 is a breaking pitch, aiming to paint the outside of the corner, but unable to hit it, likely by inches. So we'll see a 1-1 count now. That one is swung on and missed. So 1-2. So another payoff pitch count for Maloney. This will be her fifth strikeout if she can get it, and she does. Swung on and missed, so the fifth strikeout of the evening for Maloney, as we're going into the bottom of 4. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Watching high school softball live and free right here on the OH Report.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Bob and Bob Door Company, entry doors, storm doors, garage doors, and openers. Bob and Bob Doors has been providing fast and friendly and reliable service for over 51 years. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. Kimmel Corporation. Kimmel Corporation is a fourth-generation, family-owned and operated company. We understand your business isn't just your business, it's your life. That's why we've dedicated ourselves to help companies like yours look and perform at their very best. Frito-Lay, we are driven, inspired by our purpose, food that matters for life's moments. Sutton Bank, earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa and Jones Digital Print Center. So we're joining back for an 0-3 count. 3-0 count. My apologies. As we're getting a look at Lainey Orchez. That one's fouled back. So a 3-2 count. Liv Geyer doing a great job of working back in this count. After going down 3-0. Finding pitches in good spots. 3-2 pitch is hit hard to the shortstop, who makes a diving play to her left, but not able to make the play as she decides to just eat it. I see why. A lot of impact diving into these turf fields. It's not as soft and forgiving as a natural grass field is, so there's not much of a slide. You just kind of hit and plop. And so showing bunt, this one fouled back. Catcher has a great instinct play to pick it up with her hand, but a foul ball is ruled. So this is Emma Shaw up to bat. This one hit again to the shortstop. She flips it over to the second baseman, flips it over to first base, gets the runner only at second base. So that'll be a fielder's choice for Emma Shaw.
Next batter for Huron, the catcher, number 14, Lauren Wainwright.
Now Lauren Wainwright up to bat. Wainwright flew out to the catcher on that spectacular diving play made by Hannah Plymel. That one's low and outside for the first ball. 1-0 the count. So with one out, middle infielders again playing at that double play depth. This one hit to the middle infield right over the shortstop's head. She's getting a lot of action tonight, but instead it will bloop into center field. So we'll have runners over at first and second base with the base hit from Lauren Wainwright. This is going to bring up Sam Laffey, who struck out earlier in the second inning.
Pinch runner reporting into first base, number 15, pinch runner. That's going to be Tara Parker.
So pinch runner number 15, Tara Parker, will be taking Wainwright's place.
Pinch runner is going to be Layla Weltel.
So there's a correction there. Layla Weddle will be the pinch runner over at first base.
Next batter for the Lady Tigers, number 24, Sam LaFay.
So Sam LaFay up to bat, the left fielder. LaFay batting 185 on the season. She has had 4 RBIs, so this is not a position that she's unfamiliar with. This one's outside. And the runner is grabbing those huge secondary leads after the pitch crosses the plate, trying to bait that catcher into making that throw. A 1-1 count, swung on and missed. So 1-2 the count. With 1 out, the infield fly rule is in effect. So that's something to watch for. This one swung on and missed for strike 3. So Liv Geyer doing a great job of sticking with it, even though there are runners in dangerous positions. So with 2 outs, that'll be a first pitch ball to Kendall Williams. Williams grounded out to the pitcher. She's the designated player. That one swung on and missed. So we're all even at 1. Kendall batting .300 on the year on 50 at-bats. This one's hit right back to the pitcher. Again, flips over to first base, so no damage done. 3rd out of the inning. So the Huron Tigers are leading the Lady Rams 2-1 going into top of 5.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, coming back to you live here for top of 5 baseball action. So previously we saw a couple of singles hit, a fielder's choice and a strikeout, but with runners in scoring position, the inning was ultimately ended on a quick ground out to the pitcher. So we're going to see Liv Geyer again. She flew out earlier. So Maloney's first pitch to Geyer is a off-speed pitch, and Geyer is way out in front. She'll just foul that one back. So 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Oh, we're going to switch out softballs here. And now the 0-1 pitch after getting the new ball. It must have helped because she whipped that one in extra hard. The 0-2 pitch, fastball in the outside corner. And Geyer hits this softly to the second baseman, who runs in on it and makes an easy flip over to first base. Gets the runner by about 5 feet or so for the first out of this inning.
Second time tonight, and wearing number 88 is the second baseman, Bailey Fox.
So Bailey Fox, the second baseman. Fox batting .275 on the season, has 2 home runs to her name. So she has the opportunity to equalize here. So the first pitch is low for a ball. And Fox, only a junior on this squad, struck out earlier in the third. This one's bunted to the third base side, just fouled, but the third baseman, great job with the heads-up play, running in on it, covers about 30 feet or so in just a second. Gets the second out of the inning.
In the batter's box now for the visiting team, the Lady Rams, is left fielder number 2, Addie Hoffbauer.
So this is going to bring up Addie Hoffbauer. That one's fouled back. Hoffbauer, the left fielder. And so we'll see an 0-1 pitch, only 2 outs. That one's high, so 1-1 the count now. This being the 5th inning, the chances for the Lady Rams to get that run back are running sparse. That one a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-2 the count. So for Maloney's 6th strikeout, the 1-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. So we're going to go into the bottom of 5. Huron Lady Tigers leading the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams 2-1, but their opportunity may come. You're watching high school baseball live and free on the OH Report.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you, especially if you're Tyler. Tyler. Our breakfast.
Oh. If you want a better breakfast you'll never forget, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Looking for the best defensive plays on the baseball field and the softball diamond? Well, join me, Big League Berardi, for Diamond Cuts exclusively on the Roundup.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report. Bottom of 5 action here in Shelby, Ohio. Watching the Huron Lady Tigers take on the Upper Sandusky Rams. Lady Tigers leading this one 2-1. So we'll see another strike pitch to J.C. Schmidt. She'll go down this count 0-2, no outs, nobody on. That one's low and in the dirt, a breaking pitch. No dice on trying to get the hitter to swing, so we'll see a 1-2 count. So 9-1-2 in this batting order. This one is hit high to the first base side. Second baseman calls off. The first baseman makes a great catch. So 1 out in the inning.
Top of the order, number 19, Eliza Maloney.
It's going to bring up Eliza Maloney. Eliza Maloney, the leadoff batter for this team. She had a home run, and they pitched 4 straight balls to her earlier. We'll see if that's affect how she plays. But again, she just hits this to right field. Instead of getting a home run this time, she's about 5 feet short of the fence. She was looking to make quick work of this at-bat, get another home run, extend this lead. But unfortunately, no dice, as well hit as it was. So 2 outs in the inning.
Number 44, Jessie
So Jesse Holsapple will come up now, the shortstop. That one outside for a ball. Holsapple with that 463 batting average, looking to get something started, gain some insurance runs for these Lady Tigers, but instead she's behind on this one, so it's going to bring the count to even at 1. So Holsapple trying to avoid this becoming a 1-2-3 inning. This pitch is low. 2-1 the count. So a hitter's count. We're seeing very few of those, but this one hit to the shortstop low, flipped over to first base, gets the runner by a whole step for the 3rd out in this inning. So we will see a 1-2-3 inning. And so we will see the Lady Rams get their chance next. You're watching High School Baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Watching high school softball live and free right here on the OH Report.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report coming back to you live for some top of 6 action.
The Lady Rams, top of the 5th inning. Number 23, Hope Morris.
It was announced top of 5, but I do not have that on my score sheet. Okay, it's just been corrected. It is top of 6. All right, so top of 6 action here. Maloney on the mound. This is Hope Morris, 9-1-2, likewise like we saw in the top half, showing bunt, but pulls back for a called strike 1. So in 0-1, Morris struck out looking earlier, swings right through this one, so she's behind in the count 0-2 now. So Maloney's 0-2, and she's rung up on a 3rd strike, looking right on the outside corner. She lunged at it a bit like she wanted it, but decided to hold up. Got called for strike 3, her 2nd strikeout looking of the day. Hannah Plymel up to bat. She's 2 for 2 so far tonight. She had an RBI base hit earlier in the 3rd. She'll get a chance to get herself on. That one's a low strike. So Plymel digs in. Maloney sets, kicks, and deals. She's way out in front of this one. So 0-2 the count now. So Maloney looking for her 8th strikeout of the game. The 0-2. This one's hit to the second baseman. She makes a fantastic play running to her left. Jumps in the air a bit, outstretched glove. She ends up catching it for strike 2. That one may be a diamond cut. A heads-up play followed by a great show of athleticism to get up there and make that catch. So that's going to bring up Madison Hart up to bat. This one's hit to the second baseman. Again, an instinct play. Catches it right on her foot and flips it over to first for the third out of this inning. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you live here at Shelby High School for bottom of 6. The Huron Lady Tigers established this lead early with a lead-off home run from pitcher Eliza Maloney. But later on in the third, we saw an equalizer, but then in the bottom of the third, Huron again extended that lead to 1 with an RBI base hit. So this first pitch is hit right to the shortstop. She fields it cleanly, flips it over to first, gets her by a half step for the first out of this inning. Piece of first pitch hitting.
Batting cleanup tonight for the home team, the Huron Lady Tigers. It's the first baseman, number 4, Lainey Orzek.
So Lainey Orzek up to bat now. She had a single earlier on in this game and grounded out to the shortstop in the first. So the Lady Tigers looking to give themselves some insurance and some reassurance going into the 7th inning, as the Upper Sandusky Rams have just one more opportunity to equalize or extend the lead. So 1-1 count. This one's hit weakly to the pitcher. She fields it running to her left and flips it over to the first baseman, gets the runner by about 5 steps. So 2 out in the inning now.
Next batter for Huron, number 25.
It's going to bring up Emma Shaw.
Emma Shaw.
And Emma, the third baseman, grounded into a fielder's choice, grounded out. And she hits this one into shallow center field, gets herself a base hit on that first pitch of the at-bat, doesn't even think about it. And so a great job of placement hitting will get her on base.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers is the catcher, number 14, Lauren Wainwright.
Now Lauren Wainwright, the catcher, will stride in. She also had a base hit earlier on in this game. So looking to move her runners into scoring position. She hits this one into shallow right center field. Not fielded cleanly by the right fielder, so that's going to move the runner all the way over to third. So we'll have runners on the corners. And so with 2 outs, the Lady Tigers looking to put on a little rally.
Courtesy runner in for the catcher,
And
number 15.
And Layla Weldle is going to fill in again as the pinch runner over at first. And we'll have a timeout here from the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. And make sure you stay tuned after this game. We will have another broadcast. That's right, another broadcast here tonight between Margaretta and Clear Fork on the same field, the same tournament. The winner of this game will go on and face the winner of Margaretta and Clear Fork. So be sure to follow that one after this game. We'll bring the MVP, and then we'll bring the live broadcast with the pregame show. So a well-pitched game by both sides. The Tigers with the big home run. The Rams able to string together some hits.
Batting now for the Lady Tigers. First at bat, number 11, Kaylee Albrecht.
Now, Kaylee Albright up to bat, a pinch hitter. We saw Sam LaFay strike out earlier, so on the pitch, the runner will move over to second. We'll have two runners in scoring position on the catcher's indifference, so 1-0 the count. So the next pitch is hit over the second baseman's head, so one run is going to score. Right fielder again has trouble with it. 2 runs are going to score. So that's going to extend this lead to 4 as a 2 RBI base hit by the pinch hitter. And so that is exactly what the Lady Tigers wanted going into the bottom half of this 6th inning. And so the lead now extended to 3 that the Lady Rams have to make up just with just 3 outs. So the first pitch, a ball. A runner over at first base. That one swung on and missed. So 1-1 the count. And this one fouled back. So a 1-2 count. And this one is hit weakly right to the first baseman. It just plops right into her glove for out number 3. But it has been done. The Huron Tigers leading this one 4-1 over the Upper Sandusky Rams. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
Watching high school softball live and free right here on the OH Report.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report coming back to you live from Shelby, Ohio at Shelby High School. A beautiful mixture of turf and natural grass. We're going into the top of 7 as the Lady Rams have just 3 outs to make up a 3-run difference. Huron Tigers leading this one 4-1. So Maloney still on the mound. Alice Schwartz at the plate, so they're in the cleanup part of their order. She'll look at the first pitch for a strike. So emotions and tensions high. So Maloney's 0-1. She's out in front, just barely nicks it, but it flips over to the pitcher. She throws it over to first, underhand for the first out of this inning. And so the Lady Tigers are just 2 outs away from securing this thing. So Schoenberger up to bat. This one, she's behind on it, hits it over to the first base side into the fence. So Schoenberger struck out and flew out earlier in this game, but otherwise has a .413 average on the season. So the 0-1 is hit weakly to the second baseman. She charges it hard and throws it over to first base, gets there by 2 steps. And so the Tigers are now just 1 out away from winning this thing. They've established the lead early. It was tied for just a brief second. They got the run and then later broke away in the 6th inning. So Merriman will have the last chance. This one hit foul. So the 0-1. This one skips about 8 feet in front of home plate. So that'll make it 1-1 in the count. So 2 outs, all even at 1. This one is hit into the pitcher's glove, but it gets by. Second baseman makes a fantastic play, reaction play, flips it over to first base to get the 3rd out of this inning and end this ball game. So the Huron Tigers are going to pick up this win over the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams 4-1. We'll have your MVP coming up next.
Big round of applause for all the softball players.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Looking for your baseball or softball fix? Well, you've come to the right place. Join me every Wednesday night during the regular season for the best plays, conference updates, schedules, and so much more on the Roundup with me, Big League.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Oh, 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 oh. Love the little things, love the little things.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you, especially if you're Tyler. Tyler. Have breakfast.
Oh. If you want a better breakfast you'll never forget, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Get on the right track with me, Hayden Gray, as I pass you the baton for local track and field meet results, impact teams, athlete profiles, and more every Thursday this spring.
Coder with the OH Report, coming to you live from Shelby, Ohio, Shelby High School with the West Federal Credit Union MVP player of the game. I'm with Eliza Maloney. She pitched a 4-hitter, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, and she also had a home run for herself. Coming into this game, you knew you were pitching. Did you approach it any differently knowing it's a tournament game, or did you just approach it like you typically would?
Same approach. Just came in, I knew what I had to work on, keep the ball low, work my change, and focus one pitch at a time.
Yeah, and we really saw that changeup tearing up people. So leadoff hitter going into this, were you going for a home run, or were you just going for a base hit and that's how it happened to be?
I'm always trying to crush the ball. It's my approach each at bat, and it works pretty well. It's worked this season, so I want to get the team a good start.
Definitely, definitely. Anyone you want to shout out?
My dad, he's awesome, and then I went through ACL surgery, so all the doctors and coaches that have helped me through that. So recovery.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
thank you.
Eliza Maloney, MVP, player of the game, West Federal Credit Union. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Oh, 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 oh. Love the little things, love the little things.
You're watching high school softball live and free right here on the OH Report.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, coming to you live from Shelby, Ohio, finishing up this game between the Huron Lady Tigers and the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Huron Tigers won this one with 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Upper Sandusky Rams, 4 hits, 1 run, no errors. It was a great pitch game on both sides, but Huron just able to break away anytime it was equalized. They took the chance to push it even further. So Huron Lady Tigers winning this one 4-1 over Upper Sandusky, and I'd say we'll catch you next time, but that's in about a few minutes because we've got another fantastic game coming your way. The Margaretta versus Clear Fork. We're getting ready to see it, and I'll be with you. So we will see you very, very shortly. Thank you very much.